Hello, guys. What if the secret to a wildly successful career and a life of passion isn't chasing your dreams, but mastering something rare and valuable? In a world obsessed with finding your passion, Cal Newport's "So Good They Can't Ignore You" flips the script, revealing a smarter path to fulfillment and impact. In just a few minutes, I'll unpack 5 transformative lessons from this game-changing book that will redefine how you approach your work, build unshakable skills, and create a career that's impossible to overlook. By the end of this video, you'll have a proven blueprint to stand out, thrive, and love what you do. So, grab a notebook, smash that like button, and let's dive into the art of becoming so good they can't ignore you. Meet David, a 29-year-old graphic designer from Seattle. 2 years ago, David felt stuck. His portfolio was decent, but clients rarely raved about his work, his income was inconsistent, and he envied designers landing dream projects. David loved art, but wondered if he'd ever turn his passion into a thriving career. He chased trends, switched niches, and hoped for a big break, but nothing clicked. Sound familiar? Like many of us, David thought success meant finding the perfect job or passion. Then he discovered "So Good They Can't Ignore You" by Cal Newport, a revolutionary guide to building a remarkable career through deliberate skill building, not wishful thinking. This book didn't just transform David's work, it gave him a life of purpose and freedom. Let's break down the 5 key lessons that helped David and can help you become undeniably great. Lesson 1. Don't follow your passion. Build rare and valuable skills. Newport's core argument is a bold rejection of the passion hypothesis, the popular belief that you must discover your one true calling to build a fulfilling career. He argues this mindset traps people in a cycle of dissatisfaction, constantly searching for a job that feels meant to be. Instead, Newport proposes that passion isn't found, it's cultivated through mastery. By developing rare and valuable skills, you gain career capital, which gives you the power to craft a career you love. Newport writes, "The craftsman mindset trumps the passion mindset, emphasizing that what you do well matters more than what you love at the start." For David, this was a game changer. He used to hop between design trends, minimalism one month, retro vibes the next, hoping to find his niche. But after reading Newport, he focused on mastering UI/UX design, a skill in high demand for creating user-friendly digital interfaces. He enrolled in online courses, practiced wireframing daily, and sought feedback from senior designers. Within 6 months, clients started praising his intuitive designs, and his project inquiries doubled. Why? Because he offered something scarce and valuable. Newport's research shows that skills like these give you leverage to negotiate better opportunities, whether it's higher pay or creative freedom. To apply this, identify a skill in your field that's both rare and sought after. Maybe it's data visualization for analysts, copywriting for marketers, or public speaking for leaders. Commit to improving it for 30 days, even just an hour a day. Track your progress and notice how your confidence and opportunities grow. Ask yourself, what's one skill you could master to stand out? Lesson 2. Adopt the craftsman mindset. Newport introduces 2 opposing approaches to work. The passion mindset, where you focus on what a job offers you, like fun or prestige, and the craftsman mindset, where you focus on what you can offer the world through exceptional work. The craftsman mindset is about obsessing over quality, refining your skills, and delivering results that make you indispensable. Newport argues that this mindset shifts your energy from chasing fleeting feelings to building lasting value. For David, this was a revelation. He used to pick projects based on whether they felt exciting, often abandoning them if they got tough. But inspired by Newport, he started asking, how can I make this work exceptional? He spent extra hours perfecting client mock-ups, studying advanced typography, and even learned animation to add flair to his designs. This dedication paid off. His portfolio caught the eye of a tech startup, landing him a lucrative contract. Newport explains that craftsmen notice details others ignore, like a chef perfecting a sauce or a coder optimizing an algorithm. This focus on excellence makes you irreplaceable. David also started seeking feedback, something he once avoided. and used it to tweak his designs, making them more user-friendly. To adopt this mindset, try approaching your next task with a craftsman's lens. How can you make it better than expected? For example, if you're writing a report, refine the wording or add a clear infographic. If you're in customer service, anticipate a client's needs before they ask. Reflect. Are you more focused on what your job gives you or what you can give it? Practice one act of craftsmanship this week and see how it changes your work's impact. Lesson 3. Deliberate practice is your superpower. Newport emphasizes that becoming great isn't about talent or luck. It's about deliberate practice, the disciplined process of pushing beyond your comfort zone to master specific, challenging skills. Unlike casual practice, which involves repeating what you're already good at, deliberate practice targets weaknesses and demands focus. Newport draws on research from experts like Anders Ericsson, who found that top performers, from athletes to musicians, log thousands of hours in this intense kind of training. For David, this lesson hit hard. He realized his designs were solid, but not exceptional because he stuck to familiar tools like Photoshop and avoided complex ones like 3D rendering, which intimidated him. Inspired by Newport, David set a deliberate practice plan. Master one new feature of Blender, a 3D software, each week. He watched tutorials, experimented with lighting effects, and sought feedback from online forums. It was tough. Some nights he wanted to quit, but after 3 months, his designs had a polished, cutting-edge quality that set him apart. Clients started calling him the 3D guy, and his reputation grew. Newport stresses that deliberate practice isn't fun. It's uncomfortable because it forces growth. To try this, identify one skill you've been avoiding because it's hard. Maybe it's public speaking, advanced Excel, or creative writing. Break it into small, specific goals, like practicing one storytelling technique or mastering pivot tables. Dedicate 20 minutes daily for a week, ideally in a distraction-free environment. Track your improvement and notice how it boosts your competence. Ask, what's one skill holding you back, and how can you practice it deliberately? Lesson 4. Leverage your career capital for control. As you build rare skills, you accumulate career capital, which Newport describes as the currency of a great career. This capital lets you negotiate for control, the ability to shape your work on your terms, whether it's choosing projects, setting your hours, or working remotely. But Newport warns, chasing control too early, before you've built enough capital, can backfire, leaving you with neither skills nor freedom. David learned this the hard way. Early on, he kept switching design niches, hoping to find one that offered instant flexibility, but this diluted his expertise and left him with little bargaining power. After mastering UI/UX, though, he had leverage. He pitched a remote role to a growing company, highlighting his ability to design intuitive apps that boosted user retention. Because his skills were rare, the company agreed, giving David the freedom to travel while working. Newport's research shows that control, like autonomy or creative input, fuels job satisfaction, but it's earned through proven value. David also used his capital to negotiate higher rates, as clients knew his work was worth it. To apply this, take stock of your career capital. What skills or results make you valuable? In your next performance review, freelance pitch, or job application, use that capital to ask for one thing you want. Maybe a leadership role, a flexible schedule, or a passion project. If you're early in your career, focus on building capital first by mastering a skill before demanding perks. Think, what control would make your work more fulfilling, and how can your skills earn it? Lesson 5. Create a mission that fuels you. Newport's final lesson is that a fulfilling career comes from a compelling mission, a purpose that excites you and guides your work. But this mission doesn't appear out of thin air. It emerges when you've built enough expertise to explore the cutting edge of your field where innovation happens. Newport argues that missions give your work meaning, but require a foundation of skill to uncover. For David, this clicked when he noticed that his UI/UX designs could solve a real problem, making digital interfaces accessible for visually impaired users, a niche many designers overlooked. He studied inclusive design principles, like screen reader compatibility and tested his work with accessibility tools. He then pitched projects to nonprofits, creating apps that empowered disabled users while aligning with his values. This mission gave David a sense of purpose, attracted clients who shared his vision, and even led to speaking opportunities at design conferences. Newport cites examples like scientists or entrepreneurs who found missions by diving deep into their fields, spotting unmet needs, and using their skills to address them. To find your mission, start by researching what's new or unsolved in your industry. Maybe it's sustainable practices in architecture or mental health tools in education. Attend a webinar, read a trade journal, or talk to a mentor to spot opportunities. Then, brainstorm how your skills can tackle one of those challenges. Ask, what problem in your field excites you? And how can your expertise make a dent in it? Today, David is a thriving designer. His clients rave about his work. He earns 6 figures remotely, and his accessibility mission gives him purpose. He didn't find his passion. He built it, thanks to So Good They Can't Ignore You. This book isn't just about working harder. It's about working smarter to create a career that's fulfilling and unstoppable. Here's your challenge. Pick one lesson. Maybe it's deliberate practice, adopting the craftsman mindset, or exploring a mission, and apply it this week. Small steps lead to massive results. Want to become so good they can't ignore you? Grab it by using given link in the description box for an exclusive deal. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone ready to level up their career. Let's build a community of craftsmen together. Comment below. Which lesson are you trying first? I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.